The cost of living in South Africa is generally lower than in the United States, though specific costs can vary significantly depending on the city or region within each country. Here are some examples of the differences in the costs of food, housing, and transportation. Food. Groceries. In South Africa, basic grocery items tend to be less expensive. For instance, a liter of milk might cost around 18 South African rands, which is about $1, while in the U.S. it could cost around $1.10 to $1.20. A loaf of bread in South Africa might cost 15 rands, that's about 80 cents, compared to around $2.50 in the U.S. Dining out. Eating out is also cheaper in South Africa. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant might cost around 100 rands, which is about $5.50, while the same meal in the U.S. could be around $15. Housing. Rent prices are significantly lower in South Africa. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center might cost around 7,000 rands, which is about $390 per month. Meanwhile, in the U.S., it could be anywhere from $1,200 to $2,500, depending on the city. The cost to buy property is also lower. The price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city center in South Africa might be around 18,000 rands, or about $1,000. In the U.S., it could range from $3,000 to $10,000. Transportation. Public transportation is more affordable in South Africa. A monthly public transport pass might cost around 600 rands, which is about $33, whereas in the U.S., it could range from $70 to $150. Gasoline is generally cheaper in the U.S. due to lower taxes, based on the average price of gas in America, which is currently at $3.40 per gallon. In South Africa, the price per liter of gasoline might be around 23 rand, which is about $1.25, compared to about 90 cents per liter in the U.S. Overall, the cost of living in South Africa is lower than in the U.S., especially in terms of housing and dining out. However, salaries and income levels in South Africa are also typically lower, which balances out the affordability differences to some extent.